Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. This is the go-home show to WrestleMania. Skye returns and responds to Charlotte Flair. JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio team up together in this episode to go up against Alpha Academy. JD McDonough looks to continue to impress Rhea Ripley and the rest of the Judgment Day in order to join their ranks. And we have exclusive interviews with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And we also have an interview with CM Punk and AJ Lee later on in the episode. And in the main event of this episode, we have Raquel Rodriguez against Nikki Bella. Which one of these ladies will be able to build some momentum going into their WrestleMania match for the women's tag team titles? Seth, Becky, thank you for joining me today. It's evident that there's a lot of animosity between you two and AJ Lee and CM Punk. Can you shed some light on what's been transpiring between y'all four? Seth, how do you view the return of CM Punk and the recent incidents involving AJ and Becky? Pearce, Punk's always been a thorn in my side. He walks back in here after years, after he walked out, thinks he can just pick up where he just left off. But this is my era, my time, and I won't let him or AJ Lee disrupt that. Becky, can you shed some light on that altercation that you had backstage in the last episode with AJ Lee? Pearce, it's clear they're just trying to get under our skin. Maybe Punk's jealous because he's not the center of attention anymore. And AJ, well, she's just along for the ride. Okay, well, on the match card, both you, Seth, and Becky, y'all both have singles matches with AJ and CM Punk. So how are y'all going to go about that without any distractions, especially going towards the biggest event in sports entertainment, WrestleMania? And as for Punk, he's got his own set of issues with me. This match will be the place where he realizes he made a big mistake by coming back. He may have gotten lucky by getting a couple of good punches on me in the last episode, but when he's in the ring, one-on-one, it's going to be an easy 1, 2, 3 on that mat. I don't want to take too much of your time because I know y'all both have matches to get ready for, but I do have just a couple more questions. So CM Punk has claimed that he came back for the love of the industry. What do you make of that? Love of the industry. That's what he said? Please. Punk's just back for his own ego, and he's trying to insert himself into the spotlight by targeting me and my wife here, Becky. Well, at WrestleMania, I'll show him why this is my show and that he's just a sideshow. Yeah, I have a match with him tonight, but Pearce, I want a match with him at WrestleMania. What do you make of that? Well, that's a lot to think about. I do like the idea of Seth Rollins versus CM Punk at WrestleMania. I also love the idea of Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee at WrestleMania. Now that sounds like one hell of a show. But before I make any decisions, I do want to make that decision after I've had my interview with AJ and CM Punk. So I hope y'all don't mind that. But I do want to thank y'all for your time, for joining me today, and we can't wait to see you in y'all singles matches today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of 2K23 Universe Mode. And if y'all can't tell, we are on the go home show to WrestleMania. That's right, y'all. We have finally gotten to that point. We are on episode 24, which means that WrestleMania is next episode. So we'll finally get to see the grand stage here in the next episode. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we've been doing Universe Mode now. But Charlotte Flair, she's here to start off Raw today. She's actually going to be going up against Bayley, part of Damage Control, in this episode. If she can win this match, she'll really be doing really well and building momentum into her match with Skye at WrestleMania. If y'all don't know, Charlotte Flair did win her Elimination Chamber #1 contendership match at Elimination Chamber for a shot at Skye's world title at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is just around the corner, y'all. WrestleMania is literally in the next episode. Charlotte Flair went one-on-one 1-on-1, excuse me. Basically, she was in a 6-woman elimination chamber match with the likes of Gigi Dolan, Alexa Bliss, who else? Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark, and I'm missing somebody. Oh, and AJ Lee, the returning AJ Lee. AJ Lee did make her return at Elimination Chamber, and she was the one to join the Elimination Chamber match back at Elimination Chamber. But Charlotte Flair came out on top, pinning Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Flair was one of the final 3 in the match. The final 3 were Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, she's had quite a mood going ever since she lost that match in Elimination Chamber. She has been having a little side thing going on with JD McDonough, trying to help JD McDonough join the Judgment Day. But Rhea Ripley, she's still upset about the fact that she got a title opportunity before and she lost it. She got the opportunity to get a title opportunity, to get a title shot, and she lost. So she's kind of pissed off. But next up, we're introducing Bayley of Damage Control, and as you can see, our Women's World Champion here, Skye. She is finally back with her whole faction here in Bayley and Dakota Kai, and they're going to be the opener for this episode of Universe Mode. This might be a shorter episode since we are going to have a very long WrestleMania. We are going to have a very long WrestleMania coming up in the next episode, but it's going to be a good one. So this might be a shorter episode, depending on how these matches go. But Bayley's going to be going 1-on-1 with Charlotte Flair. If Charlotte Flair can win this match, she'll be building some good momentum into her match against Skye at WrestleMania. But I do wonder, where does Rhea Ripley stand in all this? Because Rhea Ripley had lost her opportunity to get a title shot for Skye's Women's World title. But I guess that's not something to worry about right now. But I hope y'all like the rings. Hope y'all liking the ring so far. The red and yellow ropes there. I think it looks pretty damn good. I hope y'all do too. But it's gonna be one hell of a match, I think, because we haven't seen Bayley in action in a while. And then Charlotte Flair, we've seen Charlotte Flair in action. She's pretty much on an undefeated streak here, except for the chances that she got at the women's title. But Charlotte Flair, Bayley starting off the match. Referee checking to see if they're ready. Both women starting off with a lockup there. Charlotte Flair going for a big knee, but no. But Bayley said no. Gives her a big elbow to the face of Charlotte Flair there, and a big right hand, a big couple of right hands, a big forearm to Charlotte Flair there. And Bayley, she's not playing around. Bayley wants to prove that she is the leader of Damage Control. She wants to prove that her and Damage Control are the unstoppable force here in Universe Mode, the unstoppable faction here in Universe Mode, which makes you wonder if she thinks that. Why don't they have a women's tag title opportunity? Makes you wonder. But that's besides the point right now. But Charlotte Flair not taking control of the match, going after Bayley, taking her to the corner, but Bayley said no, giving her a back elbow to the face of Charlotte Flair there. Going for a big clothesline, but Charlotte Flair ducks and locks up with her, and a big spinning sidewalk slam onto Bayley right there. Now, Charlotte Flair already going for the pin here. It's not going to be enough to take her down. No. Bayley said no, not even giving her 1.5 count. Bayley said like, no, we ain't going to end it like this. This is going to be an easy match for me. I may be down right now, but I'm going to take you out. Charlotte Flair not taking kindly to those words. Both women going hard. Both women being a part of of the Universe Mode here. Charlotte Flair now taunting her opponent, disrespecting her opponent by rubbing the dirt off her feet onto Bayley there. Now Bayley going for a big kick to the gut of Charlotte Flair. Now Bayley throwing Charlotte Flair into the ropes and going for a big elbow to Charlotte Flair. Now Bayley telling her, you better stay the hell down. That's it. And now Bayley going for a kick onto Charlotte Flair, trying to taunt once again, but a big slam onto Charlotte Flair. It's not going to be enough to take Charlotte Flair down too. No, Charlotte Flair said no. Bayley starting to get frustrated here. Dakota Kai on the outside is like, man, Bayley's killing it right now. And once again, a big kick and a rose plant from Bayley. Is that going to be it for Charlotte Flair? Is that going to be it? 1, 2. No, Charlotte Flair said, nah. That's not happening. I am not losing this match, especially not before my title opportunity at WrestleMania. That'd just be embarrassing. Bayley going to the top turnbuckle here, telling Charlotte Flair to get up. What's she going to go for here? She's going for a big axe handle from the top rope onto Charlotte Flair. Now Bayley picking up Charlotte Flair, getting to a lockup once again. Now throwing Bayley in, throwing Charlotte Flair to the ropes, but no, reversing it and giving her a big punch to the big right hand to Charlotte Flair there. Charlotte Flair now down, and now Charlotte Flair is hurting a little bit. And now Bayley went out to the left hand or left elbow of Charlotte Flair, now spinning her around once again. Now Bayley saying, ha, laughing at Charlotte Flair like, wow, this is your number one contender, yo. This is your number one contender. She's nothing She's gonna be nothing at WrestleMania. And now Charlotte Flair going for a big couple of knees to the gut of Bayley there. And now Charlotte Flair not playing around. Charlotte Flair is tired. Charlotte Flair is furious. Not going after that, showing out that she's the queen here in WWE. And Bayley crawling over to the corner there. What's Charlotte Flair going to do about that? Going for a big boot to the face of Bayley. Bayley trying to get back up, but Charlotte Flair said no and gives her a kick to the back. Telling her, you better stay the hell down. Just, oh my god, a big crossbody from the middle rope there. And now Bayley going for a big elbow drop onto Charlotte Flair there. Charlotte Flair is hurting. Charlotte Flair wisely rolling out of the ring here. Charlotte Flair trying to catch her breath, trying to wonder what the hell. And oh my god, Bayley went after the left leg. Charlotte Flair. Bayley's not playing around. Bayley's like trying to prove a point here. Bayley's trying to prove that you don't mess with damage control. Bayley's trying to prove that you do not mess with any of us, because if you do, you're just going to get hurt. Going for a big elbow drop there onto Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair really hurting there, holding onto her chest there. She must be really hurt. Charlotte Flair struggling to get back up. Bayley just helps her up and goes for a big right hand, big chop, and now a big slam onto the outside of the ring. There's padding on the outside of the ring there, y'all, but it still hurts when you fall on it. Referee at a count of 7 there. Charlotte Flair getting back into the ring, getting thrown back into the ring. Bayley following suit, picking up Charlotte Flair once again and trying to go for a kick, but Charlotte Flair said no. And a big leg drop onto Bayley, but Bayley now rolling out of the ring. Charlotte Flair following suit, and Charlotte Flair shouldn't have done that because now she's back. She's down once again. Bayley went for a big clothesline, taking her down, and a big knee to the face of Charlotte Flair there. Now a big knee drop from Bayley. Bayley picking up Charlotte Flair once again. Big right hand, another big right hand, and now going for one last right. No, going for a strike to the back there. Charlotte Flair is getting tired that she's done playing around, and now a back elbow to Bayley there, and a big spear on the outside of the ring. Picking Bayley back up. The referee once again at a count of 7. Now Charlotte Flair throwing Bayley into the ring once again. Charlotte Flair following suit, telling her, haha, now you're down. How do you feel? But she shouldn't mess around too much. She's referee now at a count of 8. And now Charlotte Flair going for the pin here. Is that going to be enough to take down Bayley? No, Bayley said no. I'm not letting you win. I'm not letting this happen. And now Charlotte Flair trying to grab Bayley once again, but Bayley said no, gives her a big right hand, and now a big slam onto Charlotte Flair. Is that going to be enough to take down the Queen? Bayley wins the match. It's not looking too good for Charlotte Flair. She has a match in the next episode against the Women's World Champion, Skye. And if Skye is going to have the damage control by her side, it's gonna be one hell of a showing, or one hell of a ride for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair taking the loss here, but Charlotte Flair, I mean, she's the queen. Even if she loses, she still has a big chance of going against Skye, because there's a possibility that maybe Skye won't even have damage control with her. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But big congratulations to Bayley for coming out here and showing what damage control can do, what damage control is, winning this match for damage control. Skye very proud of Bayley there for winning her match there. Skye asking for a microphone, looking to finally respond to what Charlotte Flair has to say. What's she going to say to Charlotte Flair after her loss? What the hell? What's Rhea Ripley doing out here? That's Rhea's music. What the hell is she doing here? She has no reason to be out here. Rhea Ripley, I mean, I guess I did mention earlier that Rhea Ripley did have a bit of a grudge going ever since she lost her match against Becky Lynch for the Women's World title. But I guess she's here to finally say something about it, I guess. Funny enough that it happens the episode before WrestleMania, right? But Rhea Ripley, she is out here. If you don't know Rhea Ripley, she has been in Universe mode since the very beginning. She hasn't really had that many performances here. She did have a women's title shot. She lost that women's title shot, and then she also was in a triple threat #1 contenders match between Cora Jade herself and Charlotte Flair to determine #1 contender for Becky Lynch, the women's champion at the time, for a title shot. Rhea Ripley came short of that match, and therefore Charlotte Flair ended up winning the match, getting that shot at Becky Lynch. And then Becky Lynch came up short, and then Rhea Ripley got yet another opportunity at Elimination Chamber, and she came out short of it. She did not win that match, so she doesn't have a match for WrestleMania here, or for the women's title rather. But I mean, Rhea has been planning this thing with JD McDonough, so why the heck is she out here right now? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Skye's out here, so what the hell does Rhea Ripley have to do with Skye and Charlotte Flair? Guess we're about to find out, huh? What? Well, you heard it here, folks. At WrestleMania, it's going to be Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Skye for the Women's World Championship. CM Punk, AJ Lee. We've heard some strong words from Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch earlier. What are your thoughts on the current situation between you four? Strong words? More like a bunch of hot air. Seth and Becky can talk all they want, but when it comes to the ring, actions speak louder than words. We've faced challenges before, and this WrestleMania will be no different. They specifically mentioned issues between you two outside the ring. Any comments on that? Issues outside the ring? Look, personal matters stay personal, but once we step into that ring, it's all about business. Seth and Becky better be ready for a fight they won't forget. With that said, I do have an announcement. Considering the tension between all of you, at WrestleMania, it'll be a mixed tag team match. AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Perfect. Let's make it official. We'll show them what happens when they mess with the best in the world and the Black Widow. Alright, Punk, AJ, thank you for your time. It is official. CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it. CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania in the next episode. This will be very interesting to see. We haven't had a mixed tag team match here in Universe Mode yet, so it's going to be really interesting to see that match happening on the grandest stage of them all. But for right now, our focus is going to be this tag team match between Alpha Academy and Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. Damian Priest going to be by their side. But JD McDonough, if y'all don't know, the past couple episodes, JD McDonough has been talking with the Judgment Day. He's been talking with Rhea Ripley. He's been talking with Dominic. And JD, if you remember a few episodes back, he actually bumped into Dominic, or walked up to Dominic. He's like, hey man, I was wondering, I was just interested in like joining the Judgment Day because my mentor's in it. I mean, he hasn't really had an interaction with Finn Balor yet, but I mean, JD McDonough, he is really trying to do what he has to do in order to get to that point to where he is a full-fledged member of the Judgment Day. So in the last episode, he went one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler to impress Rhea Ripley, because Rhea Ripley needs to see what JD McDonough can do. JD McDonough went one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler, with Dominic by his side, and JD McDonough came out on top, had a phenomenal performance against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was a one-off appearance in the last episode, but both men did amazing in that match. So now all JD McDonough has to do, he has to see, Rhea wants to see what exactly JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio can do as a unit. And like I said, Damian Priest will be there with them by their side if anything goes wrong. But JD McDonough, like I said, he is really trying his damnedest to join the Judgment Day here, and he's going to do whatever it takes to be a part of that. So JD McDonough's like, you know what? Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. There's no problem at all. We'll win the match, no problem. JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio going 2-on-2 with the Alpha Academy. And if y'all don't know, Alpha Academy and Judgment Day, they actually had quite the rivalry going on here in Universe Mode past few episodes. Both teams are trying to get a shot at the World Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. And from what I heard, Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, they are here today. So we are going to hear from them later on. But we're going to see what this match has to offer and see who becomes the #1 contenders for that World Tag Team match at WrestleMania in the next episode, which is crazy to think about. WrestleMania is in the next episode, y'all. WrestleMania is in the next episode. This is the go-home show to WrestleMania, so it's gonna be very, very exciting to see what we come up with, what WrestleMania is gonna be about. You know, so it's gonna be very, very interesting. But JD McDonough, he is ready to go, waiting for his partner to come on and join him in the ring in Dominic Mysterio. So there he is. Dominic Mysterio, third generational superstar here. The third generation Mysterio here. And Dominic Mysterio, he is here. Dominic Mysterio, if you don't know, Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley, they have gotten quite close throughout Universe Mode. Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley being one of the famous couples here in Universe Mode. But Dominic Mysterio has been nothing but amazing in Universe Mode. He has lost a couple matches, but he has been showing up and showing out, whether he loses or wins matches. He still has an amazing showing, and especially being part of the Judgment Day, that's one thing that's got him going here in Universe Mode, being a part of the Judgment Day. And Dominic Mysterio, I feel like he's been putting in the best work ever since he's joined the Judgment Day. The crowd hates him, and it's just amazing. Dominic Mysterio, he is ready to go. Dominic Mysterio, he actually was with Rhea Ripley and JD McDonough when they had planned that one-on-one match against Dolph Ziggler a couple episodes back. It's very interesting. So Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough, they have gotten a little bit close as well as friends and such. But we just haven't seen an interaction. We haven't really seen an interaction between JD McDonough or Finn Balor. That's really interesting to see. Damian Priest, he's just kind of accepted the whole fact that JD's trying to he appreciates the fact that JD's trying to do whatever he can to prove that he can be a part of the Judgment Day. Now JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio getting ready to go. Alpha Ken getting ready. Ring the bell. JD McDonough, Chad Gable starting off. Big lock between both men. Chad Gable already taking him to his corner to try to get a big move on him, going for a tag team maneuver already to start off the match. Throwing JD into the ropes and a big atomic drop into a kick from Chad Gable. And oh my god, a big right hand for Otis to JD. But JD said, no, I'm not gonna. You really think I want to lose to that? JD McDonough not taking a loss here, going for a big right hand. Otis was looking to put this away early. A big forearm to the back of JD McDonough. JD McDonough going for a big lock with Otis once again. Otis is a big guy. JD McDonough's kind of small. Oh my god, a big slam. Otis just dropping JD McDonough like he's nothing. And a big right hand once again to JD McDonough. But JD McDonough and Otis, there's a big size difference here. Oh my god, he's going for it again. He's grabbing JD McDonough as if he's nothing. As if he weighs nothing. But JD McDonough turns it around, going for a pin there. And a big kick from JD McDonough to Otis. But like I was saying, Otis and JD McDonough, there's a big size difference there. And oh my god, a big clothesline from Otis to JD. And now Otis going for a big headbutt onto JD McDonough. There's a big difference between these two men going for the pin already once again. But Dominic Mysterio breaks up right on time. Chad Gable trying to follow suit, trying to go after Dominic Mysterio. Now the referee's starting to count to get Chad Gable out of the ring. Chad Gable trying to get out there, but Otis in the way. But the size difference between JD McDonough and Otis is something else. Like JD McDonough's a small guy, so going up against a big guy like Otis, a big strong guy like Otis, it's very interesting. It's very interesting that JD has even survived so far. Otis now tagging in his partner Chad Gable here. JD McDonough wisely rolling out of the ring. Chad Gable getting his eyes set on Dominic, going for a big right hand to Dominic there. Otis coming down to the ring, thinking about going to grab JD McDonough, and JD McDonough now getting back into the ring there. And now big right hand from a big right, big left, and a big kick from Chad Gable there. And now Chad Gable going for a big suplex there onto JD McDonough. JD McDonough has been taking quite a bit of the damage here. A big move from Chad Gable there onto JD. And now Chad Gable going for a top risk maneuver, or top rope maneuver here, telling JD get the hell up. We're gonna take you down right here, right now. And a big drop kick from Chad Gable onto JD. And now JD getting the hot tag onto Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio now joining in the fray here, going for a big lock with Chad Gable. JD trying to find his feet, trying to get out of the ring to give Dominic Mysterio some space. And Dominic going for a big move from the middle rope there onto Chad Gable, taking Chad Gable down. And now a big right elbow, a right back elbow to Chad Gable there. Chad Gable trying to take the moves now. And now Mysterio with the big Hurricane Rana there. A big sit-down Hurricane Rana onto Chad Gable, going for a big stomp onto Chad Gable, and now tagging in JD McDonough, trying to get JD McDonough some spotlight here to really prove that he can show up and show out. And a big back elbow from JD. Now JD going for the pin here. Is that going to be enough to take Chad Gable down? No, Chad Gable said no, and doesn't even give him the 1.5. JD McDonough setting up for something, and oh my god, Chad Gable saying no. JD is now down. Chad Gable picking up JD McDonough. JD McDonough getting picked up once again by Chad Gable, and now big lockup between both men. Chad Gable taking JD down using the left leg, and now Chad Gable going for the tag onto his partner Otis. JD once again rolling out of the ring wisely to catch his breath and get his footing back, and now Otis goes after Dominic Mysterio. And now JD going after Otis now. Otis going onto the outside. Big lockup between both men. And a big, oh my god, Devil's inside on to Otis on the outside of the ring. And a big few right hands there onto Otis there. And oh my god, a big chop. Once again, 5 chops and a big drop on to Otis, but Otis standing tall. Big lockup between both men. Once again, a big Hurricane Rana onto Otis there. You know, JD getting back into the ring, trying to take the count out victory here. He'll take whatever victory he can get as long as he can prove that he's worth being in the Judgment Day, going for a big couple of right hands onto Chad Gable there. And now JD going after Otis once again. Oh my god, once again, Devil's inside. He's not going to be enough to take Otis down. Chad Gable getting back in the ring, breaking it up right on time. And now Dominic Mysterio going after Chad Gable. Chad Gable throwing Dominic onto the outside of the ring. And now JD McDonough going for a big right hand onto Otis there, taking him down. And JD McDonough going for a big stomp to the back of Otis there. And a big couple of right hands to Otis there, rubbing the salt in the wound there. And now JD McDonough dragging Otis by his lifeless body there. What's he going to go for? JD McDonough, no, he's setting up. He's setting up for, I already know what this is. He's setting up for it. He's going for it. He's doing it. He's going for it. Ireland. Hey, Ireland. Call. Oh my gosh, I couldn't say that. 2. Oh my god! And Chad Gable breaks it up right on time. That could have been it. That could have been it for Otis there. JD really showing off here. Oh my god! And a big kick, busting Otis open. Is that gonna be enough to take him down? And JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio get the victory over Alpha Academy. JD McDonough had a phenomenal showing here. That really goes to show how dedicated he is to join the Judgment Day here, putting on a phenomenal showing. You did not expect a small guy like JD McDonough to bust a guy like Otis open and taking him out, knocking him out, getting the 1, 2, 3 on Otis there. A big congrats to JD McDonough for winning this match. Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest watching over these two, and both men had a phenomenal showing, getting a win over Alpha Academy. Does that build some momentum for an upcoming match at WrestleMania? Once again, a big congratulations for JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. Oh, that was a brilliant idea talking to Adam about this tag team gauntlet match, right? It's going to make WrestleMania even more exciting. Attention everyone, we've just spoken to Adam Pearce, and we've got some exciting news for WrestleMania. WrestleMania won't just be a showcase of the best, it's going to be a battleground for tag teams. We're officially declaring a tag team gauntlet match for our World Tag Team Championships. Judgment Day, Alpha Academy, get ready. It's going to be a test of endurance, and the last team standing will win these tag team titles. This is your chance to prove you're the best. See you all at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a brief description of what this match is going to entail of. Basically what this match is, 2 teams will start in the ring. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso will be starting off in the ring against either Judgment Day or Alpha Academy. If Alpha Academy or Judgment Day wins their match, they will have to automatically defend the championships against the other team. If Sami Zayn and Jey Uso win their first match against either Judgment Day or Alpha Academy, they'll have to automatically defend their championships to the next team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with our next match of the evening. It's going to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins is not playing around. He doesn't want to wait for CM Punk to make his entrance. Both men just going after each other. Both men, so much animosity between both these men, going at each other non-stop. The referee trying to separate them, finally gets them separated, but now ringing the bell up, now the match officially starting. But like I was going to say before we saw that quick interruption, if y'all didn't hear, if y'all just missed it, we're going to be having a tag team gauntlet match for the World Tag Team Champion championship. Basically, like I explained not too long ago, what the World Tag Team Championship Gauntlet match is basically Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. They're gonna start in the ring against either Alpha Academy or Judgment Day. If Sami and Jey retain their titles in that match, they'll have to automatically defend their titles to the team that didn't go first. And same thing goes for the other teams. If Alpha Academy or Judgment Day, whoever starts off the match against Sami and Jey Uso, if they win the match and they become the new World Tag Team Champions, they have to automatically defend it against the following team. That's gonna be a very interesting match. It's gonna be a very, very fun match to have at WrestleMania. It's gonna be one good one. But CM Punk already waiting for the pin on to Seth Rollins. He's gonna be able to take it down. No, Seth Rollins says no. If y'all didn't see the interviews earlier today, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, AJ Lee and CM Punk, they had a lot to say about each other. They had a lot to say going after each other. And Adam Pearce made it official. We are going to be having a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania between CM Punk, AJ Lee, and Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins. So it's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be very exciting to see. We haven't actually had a mixed tag team match in Universe Mode just yet. But WrestleMania is going to be the home of the first WrestleMania mixed tag team match that we get in this Universe Mode. But CM Punk taking out Seth Rollins on the outside. Seth Rollins trying to get back up, but CM Punk not showing off to the crowd, saying like, "You better stay the hell down. I'm tired of this mess. What the things you've been saying, everything you've been saying, all this hostility between these two men." Are just off the charts. CM Punk throwing Seth Rollins back into the ring. Seth Rollins trying to get back up. And now both these men, they are trying to build momentum into their match coming up in the next episode. Next episode, y'all. Next episode. Both these men are trying to build some momentum into their mixed tag team match coming up. And like, got a big knee from Seth Rollins onto CM Punk. And if it seems in both these teams, Seth Rollins, AJ Lee, and Seth Rollins. CM Punk and AJ Lee and Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, they have a lot of like I said, a lot of hostility between all four of them. Both AJ has a problem with Becky, Seth has a problem with CM Punk, Punk has a problem with Rollins, and Lee has a problem with Becky. And Seth Rollins trying to wonder what the heck to do next. He's thinking, oh, you know what, this is what I'm going to do next. Seth Rollins picking up CM Punk. What's he going to go for here? Seth Rollins defending himself just in case CM Punk tries something, going for a big kick to the gut of CM Punk and a big neck breaker, taking CM Punk down. Seth Rollins now picking CM Punk up once again, going for a big kick to the face of CM Punk. That's gotta hurt. That could have knocked Punk out. Oh my God, and a spinning fist onto CM Punk. Seth Rollins not playing around, going after the left leg of CM Punk here. Now Seth Rollins once again picking up Punk and now going for a big lockup between both men, going for a big kick from CM Punk, trying to go for a clothesline, but Seth Rollins says no and hits no. CM Punk said no, and he just tosses Seth Rollins onto the mat. Seth Rollins was trying to get the pedigree there, but Punk said no. Now Seth Rollins following suit, going after CM Punk. CM Punk now taking down Seth Rollins with a sidewalk slam onto the knee of CM Punk. Seth Rollins and Punk once again, a big lockup and a big suplex taking down Punk on the outside of the ring. If y'all don't know, the outside of the ring, it is padded, but it does freaking hurt. It does not hurt. It hurts less, but it still freaking hurts. Seth Rollins now picking up, going for a chop to CM Punk. CM Punk said no and blocks it, going for a slap of his own to disrespect between both these men and taking down Seth Rollins with a spine buster on the outside of the ring, no less. CM Punk now picking up Seth Rollins here, going for a big lockup, throwing Seth Rollins into the apron there. And now CM Punk getting back into the ring. Seth Rollins trying to find out where he's at. Seth Rollins trying to find out where the hell he's at. And now Seth Rollins finally back up on his feet in a big crossbody, but CM Punk misses. Seth Rollins just barely gets away from that move there, and now Seth Rollins going after CM Punk once again going for a spinning elbow onto the back of CM Punk there. And now CM Punk taking down Seth Rollins with the neck breaker, and now CM Punk showing off to the crowd. The disrespect between these two men are through the roof, everybody. And once going after the left arm of Seth Rollins here, trying to break the arm of Seth Rollins ahead of their match at WrestleMania in the next episode. Like I said, both these men trying to build some momentum into their match coming up in the next episode. And we still have AJ Lee and Becky Lynch today too. Later on in the episode, we still have Becky Lynch and AJ Lee going one-on-one with each other. And now CM Punk, Seth Rollins once again a big lockup. Referee at a count of 6. CM Punk throwing Rollins into the ring. CM Punk following suit coming into the ring. And now CM Punk grabbing Seth Rollins What's he going to go for? Going after the left arm once again, trying to break the arm of Seth Rollins, taking it down. CM Punk is not playing around. Seth Rollins, both these men, all the disrespect that they have. And oh my God, once again, a big sidewalk slam onto the knee of CM Punk, trying to break the back of Seth Rollins. And if you don't know, Seth Rollins does have a history of a bad back, so that's got to be hurting. But Seth Rollins not letting it get to him, taking CM Punk down. The big kick to the chest of CM Punk. And now Seth Rollins once again trying to figure out what the hell to do. And now CM Punk taking advantage of him trying to think and going for a big grab and throwing him into the ring, going for a big knee in a big running bulldog from the corner onto Seth freaking Rollins. Is CM Punk going to be able to get the win here? 1, 2. Seth Rollins said no. Seth Rollins is not going down without a fight, dodging the move CM Punk was trying to go for there. And now Seth Rollins picking up and putting him down. CM Punk just tossing Punk. And now Rollins trying to think of what to do. Punk going for a big forearm. And now Seth Rollins setting up for a big curb stomp onto CM Punk. Is that going to be enough to take Punk down? 2. CM Punk said no. Both these men, none of them want to lose this match. Both these men want to build momentum to their match coming up in the next episode at WrestleMania. Once again, if y'all don't know, this is the go-home show to WrestleMania. And Seth Rollins not going to the middle road trying to think about what to do. And now Seth Rollins going after Punk once again, going for a big right hand to Punk, taking him down. Seth Rollins going for a big fist there to CM Punk. There now Rollins telling Punk to get the hell up. Seth Rollins is not done, going for a big stomp there. And now Seth Rollins going for a big knee onto the back of the neck of CM Punk. Going for a stomp, but CM Punk gets out of the way. And a big swing blade onto CM Punk. And now Seth Rollins going to the top rope here. What's he going to go for? Telling him to get the hell up. He's not done with him. Seth Rollins going for a big no. CM Punk said no and gets out of the way, reverses it. And now CM Punk setting up for a move of his own, telling Seth Rollins, now you get the hell up. I ain't done with you. And now CM Punk going for a big clothesline there. Another clothesline taking down Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins trying to go for a kick, but CM Punk saying no and taking him down. And now CM Punk trying to think about what to do next. Going for a big right hand to the back of Seth Rollins there. Once again, going after that bad back of Rollins. And now going after the left arm once again. I think CM Punk's trying to set up for his submission finishing maneuver here. Is Seth Rollins going to tap here? No, Seth Rollins gets out of it. And now CM Punk trying to set up for the GTS. Is he going to be able to hit it? No, Seth Rollins said no, gives him a big elbow and taking him down with a big kick, bringing down Punk. And now Seth Rollins setting up for one last curb stomp here. No, he's stealing the GTS. He's hitting the GTS on CM Punk, the ultimate disrespect. Going for the pin. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. CM Punk said no. You think you can steal my move and take me out with it? He said nah. I've trained for this. If anybody tries to steal my move, I know how to take it. And now CM Punk once again going for a clothesline onto Rollins there. And CM Punk trying to go for a kick but misses. Now Seth Rollins grabbing CM Punk once again. Now Seth Rollins going for a big spinning forearm onto CM Punk once again. And now Seth Rollins, he ain't playing around. Seth Rollins going for a big stomp to the chest of Punk there. Punk really starting to feel the pain, but now Seth Rollins trying to set up for one final maneuver, one final curb stomp. Is that going to be enough to take down CM Punk? Referee getting to the 1, 2, 3. Seth freaking Rollins wins his match against CM Punk. Both these men putting a banger of a match on for us today. Man, this gets us very excited to see what's going to happen in that mixed tag team match at WrestleMania. Once again, mixed tag team action. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and AJ Lee at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins taking the victory here. And Seth Rollins is proud. CM Punk feeling the pain. Seth Rollins, he is excited. He is building that momentum for his upcoming match at WrestleMania. Once again, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee and CM Punk at WrestleMania. Hope to see y'all there. Extreme. I've been thinking about a WrestleMania clash, and I reckon that we need to take things up a notch. I was thinking the same thing. Drew, what do you have in mind? No holds barred. We settle this once and for all in a match where anything goes. I like the sound of that. You're on, but let's make it even more interesting. The loser leaves WWE. No holds bar, eh? Loser leaves WWE. It's a deal. May the best man win, Drew. See you at WrestleMania. Y'all just heard it here, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We got Drew McIntyre versus Benjamin Extreme in a no-holds-barred match. And the loser has to leave the WWE. Now that's going to be one hell of a match. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have Becky Lynch going one-on-one with AJ Lee. We just saw a match between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. Both Rollins and Punk, McIntyre, Becky and AJ all have a match coming up in the next episode in the mixed tag team match. So Seth was able to win this match and build some momentum into their upcoming mixed tag team match. Will Becky be able to do the same and win this match against AJ Lee? It's gonna be one hell of a match. Like I said before in the CM Punk and Rollins match, all these parties, they have a problem with each other. They have that hostility between each other. Becky and Seth having that problem with CM Punk and AJ Lee, and CM Punk, AJ Lee having that problem with Rollins and Lynch. It's like, where the heck did this hostility come from after CM Punk left the company, walked out of the company? That's what seems to piss off Seth Rollins the most, is that CM Punk left the WWE and decides, you know what, now decides to come back after years and years of being away. And Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch being married, same with CM Punk and AJ Lee being married. If one has a problem, the other has a problem with the other, and that's just how it goes sometimes. But Becky Lynch, she's ready to go one-on-one with AJ Lee here, and I did say this earlier that I thought this was going to be a shorter episode, but I was wrong. It's definitely going to be a little bit longer. We still have a couple more segments to get through this episode, and we have one last match after this one, which is going to be the main event. AJ Lee coming out now, but like I said, we have one more match after this one. And then we have a couple more segments to get through before we end off today's episode for the upcoming show at WrestleMania. Once again, in the next episode, WrestleMania, everybody. In the next episode, we have WrestleMania coming up. AJ Lee coming out here ready to go. AJ Lee looking to build some momentum after CM Punk lost his match. AJ Lee's looking to make up for that and try to win her match in order to build some momentum into the match coming up at WrestleMania. So AJ Lee's ready to go. Becky Lynch ready on the outside, just waiting for her to finish her entrance here. But Becky and AJ Lee, who's going to come out on top in this match? Will it be Lee or will it be Lynch? Who will be able to build some momentum into the upcoming match in the next episode? It's only a matter of time until we find out. But let's get the match started. Referee checking to see if they're both ready. Both women ready, and now both ladies going at it, going for a big lockup, and going for an automatic hammer lock. They're taking down AJ Lee. Real quick, Becky Lynch already taking down Lee, and AJ Lee once again going into the lockup, and now a suplex from Becky Lynch onto AJ Lee there, and Becky trying to put this away early. AJ said no, and says nah, we ain't gonna lose like this. I ain't gonna lose like this. You ain't gonna do one simple move like a suplex, and then think I'm gonna lose. And a big leg drop from Becky Lynch there. Another leg drop from Becky once again. AJ Lee trying to get back up on her feet, but Becky Lynch not letting her get up, giving her a big kick to the back. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch going for another lockup here. Now AJ throwing Becky into the ropes, tossing her onto the outside of the ring. AJ Lee going to the outside, following Becky Lynch. And now AJ Lee going for a big loser. That's press on the Becky Lynch on the outside of the ring. AJ Lee getting back up. Becky Lynch trying to find out where the hell she's at, and AJ Lee talking some trash to Becky Lynch, telling her to stay the hell down. And Becky Lynch not taking that lightly, going for a big right hand of her own onto AJ, going for another suplex onto AJ on the outside of the ring. At that, and like I said earlier in the episode, it hurts that there may be padding on the outside of the ring, but it still hurts. You still don't want to take the bump on the outside of the ring. And a big lockup once again. Referee already had a count of 4. AJ throwing Becky into the ring once again. AJ Lee following suit, joining her in the ring, going for yet another big lockup. And Becky Lynch throwing AJ into the corner, big forearm, and then a big kick from Becky Lynch onto AJ Lee in the corner. And Becky Lynch a big suplex onto AJ Lee once again. Becky Lynch trying to get AJ Lee to stay the hell down, going after the left leg of AJ here. Becky Lynch grabbing the head of AJ Lee here, now dropping her head on the knee of Becky, and I went for the pin. Is that gonna be enough? No, AJ said no. AJ Lee, AJ and CM Punk, they made their return not too long ago back at the Elimination Chamber. Both of them participated in the Elimination Chamber match for their respective divisions. and both came short of it. AJ Lee was the first one eliminated in her Elimination Chamber match. CM Punk being, I believe, the second or third eliminated in his match. AJ Lee picking up Becky Lynch, going for a kick, but Becky said no, going for a big elbow onto the leg of AJ Lee there. And Becky Lynch taking down AJ, once again tossing her around like she's nothing. Becky Lynch trying to wonder what to do. AJ Lee trying to using the ropes to get back up on her feet, but Becky Lynch not playing around, going for a big right hand onto AJ on the outside of the ring. Yet another one, the third one, taking down AJ Lee to the outside. AJ Lee now down, trying to get back up. AJ Lee is back up. Crowd going wild here, and now Becky Lynch trying to think about what to do next. AJ Lee's thinking, what should I go for next? And now joining Becky in the ring. No, using the ropes to her advantage, using the ropes to choke out Becky Lynch there. Now Becky Lynch not taking that disrespect, going out to AJ Lee on the outside. Once again, lock up, throwing AJ Lee back into the ring. Becky Lynch following suit. AJ Lee getting back up, and now both women once again, big lock up, and now AJ throwing Becky onto the ropes once again. Big drop down. What's AJ going to go for here? A big back elbow onto the face of Becky Lynch there. And now AJ Lee going for it, throwing her into the corner once again. What's she going to go for here? Oh, she's going for it already. She's going for that Black Widow onto Becky Lynch. Is that going to be enough to take Becky down? 2. No, Becky's not done. AJ Lee's like, what the heck? Why didn't you lose? Why didn't you take the pin there? AJ Lee not playing around now. Becky Lynch. Now Becky Lynch stuck in a submission hold by AJ Lee, trying to get Becky to tap out here. Is Becky going to tap out? AJ Lee trying to hold that clutch in, but Becky said no, using a drop toe hold to her advantage to take AJ down to get out of that submission hold there. And now Becky Lynch going for yet another hammerlock and taking down AJ Lee. Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, all the hostility here, and now Becky Lynch turning AJ around, going for a big manhandled slam onto AJ Lee. Is that going to be enough to take AJ down? 1, 2, no, AJ gets the rope. AJ got the rope there. That could have been it for AJ if the rope wasn't right by her side. Becky Lynch really not really too happy about that. It's like, man, you should have lost already. And now Becky Lynch went for a big move, but AJ said no, going for a big right hand of her own, going for an elbow there. But Becky catches it. And now Becky once again grabbing her and tossing her like she's nothing. Becky Lynch now showing off to the crowd, telling me, you want me to finish this? You want me to finish this? Becky Lynch what's she going to go for? She's going to the top rope here. Is she going to go for a big high risk maneuver here? Yes, she does. A big leg drop from the top turnbuckle. AJ Lee starting to feel the pain now, starting to choke a little bit. Becky flipping AJ over by stomping on her, and a big knee to the face of AJ there. AJ wisely rolling out of the ring. Becky telling AJ, get the hell up. I'm not done with you. We got a match coming up in the next episode, and I'm not done with you. Going for a big suicide crossbody onto AJ Lee on the outside of the ring. And once again, stomping on the face of AJ. The disrespect between these women are crazy. And a big knee to AJ there. And now Becky Lynch, he ain't playing around, going for a big kick to the back of AJ. AJ's back is down once again. A big leg drop. Becky Lynch taking control of this match. Becky Lynch has been in control of this match pretty much the entire match. AJ has gotten a couple hits in here and there, actually being able to hit the Black Widow earlier, and a big slap, but AJ said no, catches it, gives her a big kick, lock up, and now taking her down on the outside of the ring, using the elbow to take her down. AJ Lee now setting up for a big move on the outside. What's she gonna go for here? AJ going for stealing her manhandled slam. AJ Lee, the disrespect. AJ Lee saw what Seth Rollins did to CM Punk earlier. She had to return the favor to Becky Lynch, stealing Becky Lynch's manhandled slam. That's the ultimate disrespect, that you do not steal the other's move. And Becky Lynch not too happy about it, running into the ring, trying to go for a disarmer here. Is she gonna be able to make AJ tap? Is AJ gonna tap? She's not letting go. Becky is not letting go. AJ, is she gonna tap here? AJ, she's standing strong. She's standing strong. AJ, she can't get out of it. She's trying to figure out what the hell to do. She's trying to get out of it, and she finally gets out of it, tossing Becky Lynch off of her. And now AJ Lee going for a big chop to the chest of Becky Lynch, and a big uppercut taking down Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch wisely rolling out of the ring, not showing off to the crowd, asking the crowd, I need your energy here. I need all your positivity so we can beat the living hell out of AJ Lee. If y'all heard it earlier, Becky wants to beat the living hell out of AJ Lee. It may not be today, but she's going to do it at WrestleMania. Now AJ Lee showing off to the crowd, asking the crowd now, you want me to finish this? Because I absolutely will. And now AJ Lee picking up the man Becky Lynch here in a big lockup, and now throwing Becky Lynch to toss her to get her down on the ground. And referee at a count of 4 now. Becky Lynch trying to figure out what to do. Becky Lynch eyeing AJ Lee from the outside of the ring and now following suit, going back into the ring here and trying to go for a kick but misses. And now Becky Lynch once again going for one last man-handled slam. Is that going to be it to take down AJ? 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch has won her match. Both Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch have won their match, building that momentum into this match at WrestleMania. What's she doing? Becky Lynch, what the hell are you doing? You already have a match with AJ in the next episode. What the hell are you doing? You gotta let her recover at least a little bit. What's she doing on the outside here? She on a table. Why did she grab a table? Why the hell is there a table in here now? Referee trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Becky Lynch telling you better get the hell out of here. Going for a big right hand, taking down AJ Lee. Becky Lynch is not playing around. Becky Lynch grabbed a whole table. Becky Lynch is not playing around. Becky Lynch is not taking. Is the hostility between these women are through the roof. And Becky Lynch, don't do it. Please don't do it. Becky Lynch, a big manhandled slam through the table. Becky Lynch is not playing around. We're going to see where this goes in the next episode when Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins take on CM Punk and AJ Lee in a mixed tag team match. Sacrifice? What are you talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the episode. Oh man, it's gonna be one hell of a match. If y'all don't know, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, they have a match with the Bella Twins at WrestleMania in the next episode for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan making a return here not too long ago, a few episodes back, making a return after Bella Twins came back and put their titles on the line against the likes of Alexa Bliss and Indy Hartwell. After Bella Twins retained their titles on Raw that episode, the Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez came on out and was like, "Hey, what are these part-timers doing here being the women's tag champions? They're part-timers, they shouldn't even be here." And Raquel Rodriguez has made it a statement that if she and Liv Morgan are able to win the titles, then they're going to be here full-time, putting those titles on the line as often as they need to, as often as they want, and they'll do whatever it takes to win this title. But the Bella Twins, they have been champion. They got the championships at SummerSlam after Adam Pearce revealed that there's going to be a women's tag team championship match between Bella Twins and Charlotte Flair. Shayna Baszler and Charlotte Flair came short of that match, but Bella Twins did win that match, and they haven't been seen on the channel here recently until fairly recently, actually like a couple episodes back. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and the Bella Twins had an interaction talking about like the women's tag team titles, Raquel and Liv becoming the number one contenders for the women's tag titles. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see where this goes. In the last episode, Brie Bella went one-on-one with Liv Morgan to try to build some momentum into their match coming up in the next episode. Brie Bella did end up winning that match. Liv Morgan came short of it, but Raquel Rodriguez is looking to fix that, is looking to build some momentum for her and Liv Morgan at WrestleMania coming up. So Raquel Rodriguez is going to be going one-on-one with Nikki Bella here to see who can build some more momentum going into the championship match in the next episode. It's going to be very, very interesting. Once again, the Bella Twins returning. Them being legends. They returned the day of SummerSlam. They ended up winning the titles at that event because after Adam Pearce had revealed that match, it was quite he said like there's going to be a mystery tag team I put y'all up against to have to face off for the women's tag team championships. And that ended up being the Bella Twins here. Nikki taking down Raquel Rodriguez onto the mat right there. And now once again, dropping Raquel Rodriguez on the mat. Nikki's not playing around. She's trying to end this quick. She's trying to do whatever it takes. She's trying to build that momentum, some more momentum going into their match in the next episode. It's going to be very, very interesting. And Nikki Bella throwing her across the ring like she's nothing. And a big neck breaker onto the shoulder, dropping her neck on the shoulder of Bella there. And now Raquel Rodriguez, she's taking all the hits here, and Nikki Bella once again with another neck breaker onto the shoulder. Nikki Bella's looking to take control over this match, which she has been doing fairly well in the past couple minutes. Nikki Bella's not playing around. Nikki Bella's going to the top turnbuckle. What's she going to plan here? She's going to go for a move. No, she decided not to. And Raquel Rodriguez now getting back up and taking Nikki Bella down. Raquel Rodriguez not playing around. Liv Morgan on the outside, like, yeah, you better win this for the both of us, Raquel. And Raquel's trying to oblige and just tossing Nikki Bella onto the corner of the ring there. Raquel Rodriguez now picking up Nikki Bella there, and now picking her up and putting her down. What comes up must come down. And now going for a big kick to the back of Nikki Bella there. And now going for the pin, trying to end this quickly. Is that going to be enough to take her down? No. Nikki Bella kicks out. Barely won. Raquel Rodriguez like, what the heck? I need to win this. We need to win this. I need to win this for me and Liv Morgan. And Raquel Rodriguez now taking down Nikki Bella once again. And Rodriguez now super spin, throwing Nikki Bella across the ring there. That's gotta hurt. Nikki Bella's probably a little bit dazed and confused now and dizzy after that little move right then. Now Raquel Rodriguez going after Nikki Bella, going for a big clothesline, but no. Nikki Bella said nah. He goes after the left arm or the right arm of Rodriguez there. Now a big lockup between both these women, and Raquel Rodriguez picking her up and dropping her on the barricade there. Hope y'all like this new setup that we have for the Raw before WrestleMania. I really like it a lot. This arena here, the red and black textures here. I really love it a lot. And then the yellow accent there. One hell of an arena. I hope y'all like it. Hope y'all enjoyed this entire episode. Now Raquel Rodriguez picking her up, and once again, what's she gonna go for here? She's going for a submission maneuver on the outside, trying to hurt Nikki Bella. Really trying to hurt Nikki Bella, but she can't tap out on the outside. And Nikki Bella now taking it and dropping with an arm drag there onto the barricade. Or excuse me, onto the apron. And now Nikki Bella throwing Rodriguez onto the barricade there. Now going for a big right hand, going for another one, but Rodriguez said no. Now going for a couple of right hands and a right elbow of her own. Raquel going into the ring now, and Nikki Bella following suit. Brie Bella telling Nikki, come on, girl, you got to do this. Come on, we got a match coming up in the next episode. You have to win. You have to build this momentum. Raquel Rodriguez going back on the outside to restart the count here. And Raquel Rodriguez is wondering, what should I do, y'all? Talking to the crowd here. And now picking up Nikki once again, and giving her a couple of right hands, and now picking her up once again, a big slam, taking her down on the outside on the outside of the ring there. I said this before and I'll say it again. The outside of the ring is padded, but it does still hurt whenever you fall on it. And Raquel Rodriguez tried to go for another submission hold there, but Nikki Bella said no, dropping her, giving her big drop kicks on taking Rodriguez down. Now Nikki Bella trying to take the cheap win here. But Raquel said no, getting back up, and now going for a big lockup. Liv Morgan hyped up, pumped up, telling Rodriguez, come on, you can do this. You can do this. Come on, let's do it. Let's win this. Let's win the championships in the next episode. Let's do it. And now Raquel Rodriguez going for a big move from the middle rope, and then she hits it. Is that gonna be it for Nikki Bella? 1, 2. No, Nikki said no. Raquel Rodriguez wondering, really? No. Come on. Raquel Rodriguez looking to get a little bit frustrated there. And Nikki Bella now back up. Raquel Rodriguez once again, and now a big Tejana bomb onto Nikki Bella there. Is that gonna be enough to take Bella down? 1, 2. No, Nikki said no. Raquel Rodriguez wondering how the hell did she do that? Nobody ever kicks out of the Tejana bomb, but Nikki Bella's the first to do it here in Universe Mode, in a big suplex onto Raquel Rodriguez by Nikki Bella there. And now Nikki Bella picking Rodriguez up and now dropping her. Nikki Bella trying to go for the pin here. Is that going to be enough to take Raquel down? 2. Raquel Rodriguez said, no, I'm not losing this. I'm not letting you build some more momentum into our match. We're going to win. We're going to win those titles. Nikki Bella thinking about what to do next. Raquel Rodriguez trying to get back up, trying to find her footing here and try to get back up. Raquel doesn't know where she's at. And now Nikki Bella going for a big lockup, and Raquel said no, going for a big knee. And once again, a big Tejana bomb onto Nikki Bella. But Nikki gets the rope there. That could have been it. That could have been it for Nikki Bella there if she wasn't by the ropes. And now Raquel going to the top here, going for a huge splash onto Nikki Bella there. And now Raquel Rodriguez talking some trash, telling this is it, you're finished. This is going to be the scene in the next episode when we go 2-on-2 for those tag titles. And now Raquel throwing Nikki into the barricade once again, picking her up and taking her down with the clothesline on the outside. Referee at a count of 4. Raquel Rodriguez picking her up and dropping her once again with the clothesline. And Raquel once again with another clothesline, taking Nikki Bella down. Nikki Bella really starting to feel dazed here. Now Raquel throwing Nikki Bella back into the ring. Raquel following suit. What's she going to go for here? Showing off to the crowd, showing off those muscles of hers. And now Raquel Rodriguez hopping back into the ring. And now a big stomp on the back of Nikki Bella. Now going after the right arm. And is that going to be enough to take down Nikki Bella? 2, 3, and that's it. Raquel Rodriguez was able to build some momentum into their upcoming women's tag team title match at WrestleMania in the next episode, everybody. 2 Tejana bombs to Nikki Bella. Nobody can survive that. She was very surprised when she kicked out of she kicked out of 1. She couldn't have kicked out of that second one. She only got lucky by the rope. But Raquel Rodriguez, she's just glad. Liv Morgan, she's just glad on the outside, building some momentum into their upcoming match at WrestleMania. It's gonna be one fun one. Hope y'all are excited for WrestleMania because it's gonna be in the next episode. I can't wait to see y'all at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a very long episode, but that just means it is now time for WrestleMania in the next episode. We got the women's tag team titles on the line. Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan going 2-on-2 with the Bella Twins. And next is Extreme and McIntyre going 1-on-1 in a no-holds-bar match. And you saw in this episode, they brought it up a notch, and the loser will have to leave the WWE. We have Christian and Finn Balor in the last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. The World Tag Team titles are on the line as Jey Uso and Sami Zayn defend their titles in a tag team gauntlet match against Alpha Academy and Judgment Day. That's not all, as we have a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Skye in a triple threat match. They look to put this rivalry away once CM Punk and AJ Lee go 2-on-2 with Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins in a mixed tag team match. And in the main event, we got Cody Rhodes going 1-on-1 with Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Before we end off the episode, everyone, I just want to thank you so much for supporting us through Season 1 of Universe Mode. It was one hell of a season. We still have plenty to do once Season 2 comes around. We got a phenomenal WrestleMania coming your way in the next episode. I hope you're looking forward to it, because I know I am. Thank y'all so very much for watching this episode. If you liked it, go and hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Well, guys, it's about that time. In the next episode, it'll be WrestleMania in the Season 1 finale. See y'all then.